Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, maybe I'd be more confident if I looked different? Now imagine living in a place where that thought isn't rare. It's expected. In South Korea, beauty isn't just about feeling good. It's survival. Jobs, relationships, status, it all hinges on how you look. But behind the glow of perfect skin and sculpted faces, something darker is happening. This isn't just a story about beauty. It's about pain, pressure, and a quiet rebellion. South Korea is often seen as the global capital of beauty. Cosmetic surgery, it's everywhere. Some call it normal, even expected. According to several reports, about 1 in 3 women in their 20s and 30s have had work done. That's 6 times more than the US or Europe. And it's not just women, more men are joining the trend too. Now here's the part that might shock you. For years, job applications in Korea required a headshot. Think about that. You're not being hired for your skills. You're being judged before you even speak. The ideal look? Pale, glassy skin. Big, round eyes with double eyelids. A slim, V-shaped jaw. A narrow nose. And a size 2 waist. And if you don't match it, you hear about it from family, from strangers, even from your boss. That sounds overwhelming, doesn't it? Because it is. But what happens when everyone's chasing the same look? Let's talk numbers. Studies show that young Koreans who face appearance-based discrimination are 3 to 4 times more likely to report poor mental and physical health. Plastic surgeries aren't always safe. Complication rates are as high as 12%, but people still do it. Why? What do you do when looking natural means losing your job? On Reddit and forums, people share their experiences. Everyone around me is lighter skinned, thinner. It's like your real face isn't allowed. Korea isn't the place for you if you can't handle constant judgment. These aren't rare stories. This is how everyday life feels for millions. Now, here's the twist. It's not just individuals who are caught in this pressure, it's the system itself. Korea has a word for this: lookism, discrimination based on looks, and it shows up everywhere. Hiring, dating, renting an apartment, and even getting promoted at work. Some clinics have been exposed for ghost surgeries, where someone else, sometimes unqualified, operates on you without your knowledge. And K-pop? Even trainees as young as 13 undergo procedures. Many don't even get a real choice. Their agencies decide. No choice? Yes. For some, their future depends on it. So where did this pressure come from? It's not one single place. It's a storm of ideas. Confucian culture values harmony on the inside and outside. Western beauty ideals came during colonization and the Korean War. And then came K-pop, K-drama, social media filters, a whole export industry built on flawless looks. And now, there's a name for the global beauty standard. The K-face. Pale, delicate, slim, soft-spoken, cute, but controlled. Behind the scenes, companies rake in billions. The message is clear. If you want love, success, or even respect, you better fit the mold. But not everyone agreed to play along. In 2018, something brave happened. Women started uploading photos of themselves without makeup. No filters, no edits, just raw, real faces. They called it Escape the Corset. Photographers like John Bora captured their portraits, scars, freckles, and all. Some even cut their hair short, stopped dating, and rejected traditional roles. One movement, called the 4B movement, went further, refusing relationships, marriage, or children with men as a form of resistance. This wasn't just rebellion, it was survival, a way to breathe. Of course, it came at a cost: family rejection, online hate, job loss. But they kept going, because sometimes saying no is the only way to say I exist. Now, let's take a step back. You might be thinking this is a Korean issue, but is it? Look around. Instagram filters, perfect influencers, teens saving for surgery. Even here, beauty is becoming a kind of currency. But here's what we're not talking about. In South Korea, suicide is the leading cause of death for people aged 10 to 24. Many say it's tied to shame about their looks. That's not beauty, that's a crisis. Real beauty? It's not a template. It's the freedom to be yourself. What's the cost of beauty? Really? If this story made you think, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video. Leave a comment. What's your story with beauty? Subscribe for more raw, real stories like this one. Thanks for watching.